Well, thanks for joining the channel again. I just uploaded the last video and I did leave a couple things out. One being Sonny was kind enough to help me. It was missing the gutter. The water was not hitting the gutter, so I had to had to pull those screws out right there and slide new pieces under, which was a terrible job. But anyway, now it dumps directly into the gutter. And yeah, so that's where we're at on that. Stay tuned for a lot more coming up, and we'll see you in a bit. Had some cabinets out in the hangar, and so that the outside's cleaned. That one's still dusty, but they're screwed to the wall. And what I'm thinking of doing is I've got some old shingles back there that I'm thinking of just stapling onto the sides of these cabinets to make it look like it's going to blend in. I don't have any barn wood though, so that might be a problem unless I steal some from over here, because I'm going to do something with this area. I don't know. You know, building without plans, baby. You just never know. I do have a leak here that I have to fix. The foam didn't really fill the entire cavities, so I'll need to make some caps to put on there and fill it again, because I do have some leaks. Until I get this area sorted out, I'm not going to be able to put anything on that spot above there, a ridge cap to close that off until I finish that. I've sort of got this laid out now right here to lap next to the joist, the existing, not joist, rafter, the existing roof rafter right there. That'll be this section. This section will get cut out. There's the drip rail. And then this section up here, well, actually this whole top will be above the other roof, so I can put roofing over it and close that area off. And I really want to do this side, but I can't until I get the poles. And that was another problem. The threading I had done at Home Depot, 3 Home Depots I went to, the threading that I had done to put the end hardware on, these guys right here, the threading didn't work out. It wouldn't thread on, and they're cut to a specific length. Each one's just a little different by a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch or whatever, but it's important that they're exact. So I don't know, I got to take those back and deal with that. But anyway, we're moving along. Not right now, it's too damn cold, but you know, things are moving along in my brain, let's put it that way. Well, it is snowing. In anticipation of that, I borrowed the Doc's tractor. Hope he doesn't mind. But I thought, you know, nobody's gonna plow my street for a while because there's not much traffic on it. It takes a few days for them to get a plow out there, based on past experience. So I think I'll just plow it myself if we need it. You wanna go out? You wanna go out in it? Let's go give it a try. Come on. Oh, gotta pee. When you gotta pee, you gotta pee. That's it, huh? That's it? Go see. Go on. Who's here? Go get him. Nobody's here. I faked you out, didn't I? Go on. Go get him. And this is why work has not continued. Because we got a blizzard out here. It's a blizzard. Oh, well, yeah, I know. I just plowed all of Lawler Drive, the street I live on. I'll get up there and take a little video. It's raining right now. I'm soaked. I'm freezing. Okay. It's cold. Look at that. With that little tractor, I went all the way up. All the way up. Heck yeah. All the way up to 72. You're welcome, neighbors. It's cold. My hands are cold. Oh, going away fast, which is good. No icicles. Barely. In the shade, maybe. I have a lot of work to do around here, but I can't really get to it in this cold weather. Look at this cool door I got. Oh, and I got some cabinets. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I got those out of the hanger. I got this cool door, like trellis thing, that I'm gonna make the door for the stairs. I just think I need something other than yellow. It's all metal. And we'll see how that turns out. Got to get the rust off of it, prime it, and paint it and stuff. But I think it'll look really cute here. We came to get 2x4s and 2x6s for the porch, and I flipped this one upside down. And as you can see, that one was on the stack here, and every one of them is tweaked and bent and nothing straight. This was our cart. So we're bailing out. I'm not buying anything here. This is the second Lowe's. Their stuff's all bent and tweaked. I'm gonna try Home Depot now. My little cart getter. Well, let's see how much better or worse this is. Practically have the whole store to ourselves here. I've never seen it so slow. Let's get some paint thinner so we can get some stain on some stuff if I need to. Holy cow. I can't believe, well, there's 2 gallons of paint thinner underneath there, but still, I just can't believe that it's $250 sitting there. 3 sheets of T111 and some 2x4s and 1 2x6. Unbelievable. So I'm taking this funky shower. This is the shower in here. I'm taking this funky corner out, and it'll be part of the kitchen wall now. I'll reframe it. Okay, I got it all stripped off, and I'm gonna take this barnwood and put it on the side of the bottom ones, and then I've got some more of these shingles, and they're going to go on the side of the cabinets so everything kind of matches. But I can do that anytime. Right now, it's about building a wall, and gonna rain tonight. I think they said about 7 o'clock this evening. Daylight's burning. It's 11:15. Man, I don't know if I can get this thing dried in by then. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just keep trucking along. Well, it's 3 o'clock. Here's my first thing of lures. And yeah, it's going slowly, you know, working by yourself and trying to get everything right. And I got to do something about this before it rains. So I don't have much time left. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Yeah. Okay. I guess I need to get my stuff cleaned up because I'm hurting. I'm burned out. Too much. And then I got the princess that always needs attention. Don't you, baby? Don't you, baby? Okay. I sort of have the wrap back up. I can't do this wrap by myself. I got a board up here to try and keep the water out because this is going to be a lake. I have dammed it up. And then get all this material covered up. But yeah, what a day. I'm sore. Didn't get jack shit done. I don't feel like. But what's done is square and perfect, so, and level and all that. So this piece right here is just temporary to hold it in place when it rains. This is going to be a 2x6, so it's going to hang out, and that's why it's at a 15-degree angle, so it doesn't collect water. So it'll be like a sill, you know. One heck of a rainstorm last night, and it just blows in this big hole. I need to do that too, and all the way around, and yeah. But I'm starting right here, and I'm feeling a little bit better this morning. Starting tonight's going to be 29, and then from there it's going to fall overnight. So make sure and keep the water running because I don't want to deal with that again like I did last winter, although I switched everything to PEX from PVC except for where it actually enters and goes into the wall. But everything exposed has been insulated with the pipe wrap and like that. So all right, well, I probably won't do anything for the next few days because it's gonna be so damn cold. Well, it's Sunday morning and it's wet and it's like a mix of snow and sleet, kind of. I mean, it's sticking, but they're little pellets. And nothing has changed here. I'm still covered up here, although I have all of the hardware now. Bolts and fittings for the stairs. Now all I need are the poles. Heck, the fittings are like 300 bucks right there. And the poles are $45 each. I need I need 10 full-length ones, and then I need a handrail. Yeah, it's a lot. It's so much. Well, here it is, days and days of this cold, freezing weather. And anyway, I'll show you the sink in here. The cold water pipe is frozen, but the hot water pipe didn't. Got a big ice storm here. See if we can't get some of this melted. Turn on the hot water. Well, we have rain coming tomorrow, so I'm going to try and do a little bit of work up here, try and block it off, test out my new jigsaw. Got the big battery on here. It makes it real heavy, but let's see how this goes. It's like vertical either direction. I cut, oh, there's a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see that blade warp changing directions, but let me recut it. Well, I got my 3 oddball pieces in there. Put a little roof over it, over that area. At least I'm working my way around. But that's all I got for today. It was definitely cut up. It was custom cuts. And then that top piece goes off over onto the other roof. So they'll be staggered. I just picked up 2 cabinets, paint them, put them in the kitchen for appliances. Well, as you can see, I put this plastic thing up. There's going to be a post right here, so this is temporary like everything else, because there's the entry door to all this stuff is right here, metal door. But yeah, I got a plastic, you can kind of see the lines, and I'm waiting for it to kind of relax. But yeah, there it is. More upstairs shop floor. And there's my wonderful amigo helper, the man with the brawn. Gonna throw those suckers right up onto that 10-foot upper deck. I've seen him do it before. Yes, baby. Sit.
Green shaded color right through here shows us where we could potentially have something in regards to a wind signature that could be pushing out 60-mile-per-hour winds, or a tornado is possible. Again, this tornado warning continues for Madison County until 12:45. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning for those of you in Triana, Hampton Cove, Owens Crossroads, New Hope, Hebron, Woodville, Gurley.
Tennessee Valley. Look at all the wind damage reports we've gotten across the Tennessee Valley, especially across portions of Lauderdale County,
We are
Madison County, and down
here.
into Marshall County. We've got quite a few reports of trees down, damage to buildings. So there's a lot that happened last night, and I'm sure we're going to get more reports now that the sun is starting to come up across these.
And it missed us.
See behind me, this is a piece of a Westside Baptist Church steeple. Up on the hill, there's another piece of it. It is completely blown right off the roof.
So to stay at home.
Foster says crews are working to restore power as fast as possible, and then as day breaks, drones will be used to assess the damage and help the city get power as quick as possible. I'll be out here through the morning bringing you the latest.
Okay, here's the short story. We lost power the other night at 4 in the morning. It was freezing cold in the house. I don't know what time the power actually shut off, but you know, the heater, air conditioner, whatever went out. So here's the generator. I try and start it every month or two. It cranked and cranked and cranked and cranked and wouldn't start. I think I might have flooded it, I'm not sure. So I thought, well, let me just get a propane conversion kit. I could not find one anywhere. I finally found a guy that builds a kit or orders a kit and sells it, I'm not sure. But anyway, I've got that coming, but it was $427, and it's going to take quite a bit of work to install, but I'm going to do it. I ordered it. Thank goodness I have a solar kit hooked up to the battery, because I ran the battery dead, but the next morning I came out here and just with a little bit of sunshine, it cranked and cranked and cranked again. So it definitely, that is a well worth thing. So the move was, hey, maybe I can go get a propane tank. So I started shopping for propane tanks. The long version is I called the local propane company. They said, hey, we'll lease you a tank for $70 a year, a 250 gallon. I'm like, cool. Went up there to go sign up, and they said, oh, by the way, if you don't use like 200 gallons a year, I think they said, if you don't use that 200 gallons a year, you are basically going to get a surcharge of $175 or something every year. I don't necessarily think I'm going to use that much, but I wanted to have some in standby in case, you know, we have an emergency or whatever. And I can even, you know, use a tank to fill my buddies up with little 5-gallon propane tanks. Anyway, I decided, well, I'm going to go look for a tank. So I found a tank. I found a couple tanks. Sonny and I, my beautiful wife, we drove up to Nashville yesterday to get this tank. I looked at it. It needs new valves. I thought, you know, no big deal. So I drove it past the house and went to the propane place with the tank on the trailer, and they said, yeah, the tank looks okay. You know, the data plate on the tanks, as long as it's readable, they're still good. So the data plate was readable. I bought it. The guy wanted $600 for it. I got him down to 300 because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. Loaded it up, brought it back, went to the propane place. Guy looked at the tank and said, yeah, well, let's make a list of these valves and whatnot. He says, yeah, it's going to be about $500 for the valves. I'm like, what? So I've been on Amazon looking for them, and regulators and valves and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, right now, because we're going to get snow tonight and freezing rain or whatever, so I need to get this thing off of my truck. So I'm going to try and borrow the neighbor's tractor, and hopefully it'll lift it. I don't know. If it doesn't, might have to dump it in the driveway with the forklift. But here it is. It's huge. It's 500 gallons. And I'm going to have to get some rust inhibitor. The top has some pretty severe rust on it, so I'm going to get rust inhibitor, clean it up and paint it, and you know, like that. So anyway, I'm going to go get the tractor now. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Let's see if it's got juice. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's got juice. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, it started. Well, it's a no-go with the tractor. The tractor won't go high enough to get it out of here. I thought maybe I could just drive the truck out from underneath it if I could pick up the weight, but these cylinders are all the way extended. So I guess forklift can end up kind of in the driveway, I'm guessing. Well, fortunately I have extremely nice neighbors, and he's loaned me his shop forklift. My forklift, I can't get out in the driveway, so we'll see how this goes. Good. Yeah, here we have it. Second snow of the year. They said we'd get a ½ inch. It looks like we got maybe 1.5 inches. But it's really wet snow. It's perfect for making snowball fights and snowmen and stuff. But it probably won't be around much longer. I would guess it's gonna probably, I don't know. We're expecting cold weather all the way through the week. I guess we'll see. Well, thank you for sticking it out to the end of this video. I know there wasn't a lot of construction involved, but there was a lot of talking. You know, it's the way it goes sometimes. Appreciate you making it to the end though, if you did. And subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And hopefully in the next video, we'll show a little more progress than what was shown in this video. So take care. Thanks for checking it out. And we'll chat at you later.